The Elwha River, a river restored. Elwha is synonymous with the largest dam removal project in U.S. history. It restored a river, restored an ecosystem, trees, animals, and sediment to a starved riverbed. I wasn't going to talk about the sediment, but let's talk about the sediment. Now you can see here, that's a lot of sediment accumulated. Back to the restoration. It also restored a floodplain. This restored river has restored a risk in that flooding is now happening, which didn't happen before because there was 2 dams holding back the water. Now we've got an active floodplain and it's washed out some roads and some campsites. And FEMA, who is the agency in charge of assessing risk, needs to come back to this area and do an assessment, especially since the dams have been removed. The study area is the Elwha River watershed, which is located in the Olympic National Park in Northwest Washington State. The study area I chose is between both dams that were removed and on Highway 101 and the Elwha River. The reason I chose this is because the river, now back at its former glory, is eroding away the bridge that is there because it's also eroding away its riverbed. The lower riverbed has exposed piers, and now there's some concerns whether the bridge is safe, and borings were done. Foundations were revealed that they were on gravel and not on bedrock, in contrast to the Washington Department of Transportation plans. So now there's riffraff and boulders to try to mitigate the eroding. So I decided to collect all the data in this area with LiDAR and images, compare them to FEMA maps, and review flooding since the dams have been removed. We've got LiDAR pre-dam, post-dam removal, a FEMA map, the effective FEMA map, which was effective in 1980. A lot of things have happened since 1980. A lot of things have happened in 5 years. And also collected the flood events for this area. What I found was 2 floods that have exceeded the flood stage since they have been removed, and a historical marker of 1897. Looking at the DEM, there's not a whole lot of big changes that have happened since these 2 dams have been removed. But if we squint our eyes, we can see erosion here, some sediment accumulation here. So I decided 2 dams have been removed. Why hasn't there been more changes? So if we keep our eye in these areas, we will see that the river has moved here and here. But what about all that sediment? Where did that go? It here and here. But you'll see it took a flood to really start moving some of this sediment. So if we look at the DEM in comparison to the firm map, they are really cohesive with each other. Compared to the image, not so much. The DEM is a much better representative of the elevation here. We cannot take one step in geology without drawing upon the fathomless stores of a bygone time. I think here it means that geologic time is a lot different from maybe human time. There a lot of stuff has gone on here, but not a lot that shows for it. And I think just because things happen a lot slower geologically. So I think in this particular project, a larger temporal scale is needed to really show more significant changes in this area. The study area will need more monitoring to really get a better idea of the risk that's going on in this area. I want to thank you for clicking to watch my project, and thank you so much.